This is Confidential Remarks. This presentation explains a simple but uncomfortable truth. Over the last 3 decades, real estate quietly broke the link between work and pay. As technology made the job dramatically easier, compensation didn't go down. It went up. What you're seeing here is that disconnect. Effort flattening, while compensation accelerates upward. This isn't an accident. It's the result of 2 structural decisions that reshape the entire industry. I am Steve Colino, and let's break this down. The industry didn't stumble into this outcome. It executed a massive economic sleight of hand. By weaponizing efficiency, real estate used the internet to eliminate its own costs and labor. At the same time, it tied compensation to rising home prices instead of the value of the work. The result was rent-seeking behavior, capturing more wealth without creating more value. In almost every other industry, technology reduced prices for consumers. Travel agents disappeared. Fees collapsed. But real estate stands alone. It privatized the efficiency gains of the internet while socializing the costs onto buyers and sellers. The technology changed everything except the fee. Let's start with how the work itself changed. Technology didn't just help agents, it fundamentally transferred labor away from them onto algorithms and consumers. What used to require time, effort, and expense became automated, instantaneous, and nearly free. In the manual era, real estate was genuinely labor-intensive. Physical ads driving everywhere, sorting listings by hand. Today, distribution is automated, buyers search themselves. Documents signed digitally, hard costs collapse to near zero. But compensation didn't follow the same path. When you audit the job, 3 core tasks stand out: finding buyers, matching homes, and handling paperwork. Each of these used to be slow, expensive, and manual. Today, each one is automated. In real terms, effort dropped by roughly 99% across the workflow. The internet did the heavy lifting, but the consumer saw none of the savings. Instead of lower fees, the surplus was retained by the agent. Marketing and search costs collapsed. Time savings skyrocketed, and the full commission remained intact. The second move was even more powerful. Instead of charging for service, the industry tethered pay to the price of the asset. Compensation floated upward with housing prices, completely detached from the difficulty or time required to do the work. Home prices exploded over 30 years. Wages didn't. But because commissions are a fixed percentage, agents received automatic raises every year without doing any additional work. In an asset bubble, a percentage fee guarantees a massive disconnect from reality. This chart tells the story. Inflation rose steadily. Home prices surged. The gap between them became an automatic raise machine. That difference represents income growth untethered from productivity, effort, or skill. If commissions tracked the cost of living, they'd be roughly half of what they are today. Instead, they're pegged to asset inflation. That difference, about $10,000 per transaction, is a direct surcharge paid by the consumer. When you tie compensation to asset prices instead of ordinary income, you get this result. Commissions rise in lockstep with housing values, while wages lag far behind. The job gets easier, but pay hits record highs. Here's the equation. Technology minimized costs. Asset inflation maximized revenue. Together, they produced maximum compensation for minimum effort. This wasn't market magic. It was structural design. Real estate is the only major industry in the internet era that successfully privatized efficiency gains while socializing the costs onto consumers. The disconnect isn't accidental. It's baked into a percentage-based model operating in a digital asset-inflated world. This analysis draws on standard economic definitions, federal inflation data, and national housing price data over 3 decades. The conclusion isn't ideological, it's arithmetic. This has been Confidential Remarks.